Okay, I'm recording.
Y'all go ahead, start.
All right, oh, you wanna start?
I mean, I'll do it if you want.
Alright.
So essentially, my argument revolves around the statement from Spirits Are Forever With You, where Cien grants, who could fight evenly with eye patchless time skip Kenpachi. This is before Quincy Blood War. This is basically the version of him you see during the fight with Unohana. Uryu blatantly says, and yes, this novel is canon. Azashiro and his antics are. Say that again? Say that again?
Restate what you said. I can't hear you.
You can't hear me? Like at all?
Yeah, he's saying he can't hear you.
Can
Colin, do
anyone
you
hear me
have
right
him
now?
turned up all the way?
Yeah, we can hear you. We just can't hear Colin.
Where's Khan typing?
He's typing.
Damn, Con, I didn't clap you yet. Shit, bro.
Colin, are you there?
Jesus,
Where
where
you
is
got
this?
fear hacks?
I turned this
Hello?
volume up to 200. Is that you, Con?
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you, bro.
Yeah. Alright, my
So
fault.
should I start over?
And he love BC.
Okay, he's back.
God damn, bro.
Bro, Seth just sent me a friend request.
Colin, can you hear us?
Damn, sad saying a friend request. That is crazy.
Seth, the program.
Alright, now I can hear.
Okay,
you-
alright.
Damn.
Alright, we're good now.
It's crazy. He sent me a friend request like 3 months ago.
Yeah, shut up. Okay, go ahead.
Alright, so should I start over? Con, did you hear any of my arguments?
Yeah. I
Alright,
heard
how much did you hear?
I can't figure out where it was on.
Nah, so basically, Vasto Lorde, his only feats really are completely destroying Okuiora, who would have less Reiatsu than Yami, as confirmed in Bleach Data Book 3 Unmasked, but also in Spirits Are Forever With You, which is confirmed canon by the fact that Ora Michibane, a canon character, references Azashiro and all the things he did in Camp for Your Own World, which again is canon. So Uryu blatantly says this insane Reiatsu, it's on the same level as Kurosaki when he went out of control. A shiver ran down Ishida's spine as he remembered his comrade in arms with a demon-like horned mask. And even if you say that Uryu only knows Vasto Lorde with like a third, a fifth of its power, the extent to which Unohana just completely stomped the Kenpachi, that's equivalent to the Kenpachi that fought Cien Grants, who's the person stated to be on Vasto Lorde level, is just insane. She kills him. It's implied that she kills him hundreds and thousands of times, and it's even blatantly stated that he gets stronger every time she kills him, and she still can kill him and keep coming back. He says, every time I come back, every time I slip out of unconsciousness, I feel like I'm reborn. And he even notes that he's getting stronger because one of Unohana's casual slashes, he responds to with reflex and actually manages to nick her hand before getting killed by her again. So I've firmly established that Unohana, just like in base, just casually, is far above these Vasto Lorde level fighters. And she's even relatives to an even stronger Kenpachi. There's a panel that shows a very animalistic look in his eyes right after she says, "Surpass me and return to your former heights." She's actually able to nick him in the face, like a long gash down his face. And she's so strong that even this awakened Kenpachi, who should be relative to the one that fought Gremi and the Quincy girls, says this is real battle. This is the realest. This is the most intense battle I've ever fought, which would by default scale her above Cien, Azashiro, and these other Vasto Lorde level fighters. So honestly, I don't see any way Vasto Lorde can win. I think Unohana honestly blitzes and cuts his head off.
All right, so basically, I have a scan where Unohana states that base Ichigo is similar in terms of spiritual energy to Ichigo. You want me to send that scan?
To Unohana, I know that scan. That scan
Yeah.
that scan's kind of unquantifiable because like Mother Unohana is way weaker than like bloodlusted Unohana. Also, you can argue that
No,
Kubo
but you
just
can't
didn't have
really quantify how much stronger she gets. She just says it's similar in power. They're
Yeah, but
similar in power.
even if we say that we can't quantify that, she would still outscale him. Unless you want to say that Ichigo is stronger than Vasto Lorde for some reason, in which case my point would still hold up.
No.
I've heard people argue that Ichigo is stronger than Vasto Lorde. Doesn't make any sense to me.
No, I'm basically saying that base Ichigo would be relative to Unohana, and with the amp Vasilodi has, then he would just like completely blitz on and kill Unohana. That's basically what I'm trying to say.
Well, that wouldn't make any sense because that Ichigo is relative to an even weaker Kenpachi than the Unohana that was getting completely slapped. In fact, you could actually argue that the Kenpachi, Arankara Kenpachi, is stronger because Ichigo was only able to even nick Yami when he had Hollow Mask, and Byakuya and Kenpachi in base made really short work of an even stronger Yami because he gets stronger the madder he gets. It's an underrated ability he has. It's like a Hulk Broly type ability. So that Unohana statement is inconsistent.
All right, I'm just see to that point. But all right, so I have this thing. You want me to send it to you? It basically says,
Sure.
wait, can I use Hell versus Ichigo? I mean, Vasto Lady.
I mean, sure.
All right, so basically, my whole point is that Hell is infinite in size, and so Vasto Lady was going to destroy an infinitely sized dimension, which is like a greater feat than any feat Unohana has performed before.
It would actually be equal to a feat Unohana scales 2 or above. Gremmy with the meteor that was going to corrode Mugen. She also scales above Quincy Girls that can swap hands with True Shikai Ichigo.
Okay,
Because
so
those Quincy Girls could only damage Unohana. No, they could only damage Kenpachi when he was significantly weakened. And as I've shown, Unohana is relative to base Kenpachi. It's implied that she only let herself die because she felt it was the right time.
So you're saying the meteorite destroyed Mugen, and that's
It was going to.
relative.
Yeah.
Was it stated?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Was it stated that it was going to destroy Mugen along with the Social Society?
It's implied that all the Sternritter are briefed on the existence of Mugen in the event where they have to go and intercept Aizen. It would also make sense for Gremmy to know about it since he's the brain of the Soul King, and he says that the meteor will cause everything to vanish. He says Kenpachi Zaraki vanish along with the Seirete itself. So it's highly probable he was referring to Mugen.
But I mean, just because he has the brain of the Soul King doesn't mean he has all the memories of the Soul King and all the info that the Soul King would have.
Well, yeah. And even if you don't want to go with that, I could actually scale it higher by saying Jugram was seriously worried that it would hurt Yuha, who unironically scales to higher tiers of power than Vasto. Plus, I could also
Jugram has
argue
shown
that
feats where he's been scared of your watch. I mean, scared for your watch, but it didn't even matter. But like he's been scared for your watch, but
he yells at the Soldat. He says, "Protect His Majesty," and he's like scared shitless when he says it. I can dig up the scan if you want. I didn't think we were going to be talking about Gremmy.
all right.
You want me to?
Yeah.
If you got, while I'm looking for it, if you got any other points, you can make them. Sorry.
Nah, basically my my whole scaling is that he was going to destroy hell, which is infinite
Oh, also,
inside. Do you have any
you,
refutation that hell is infinite inside?
nah, do you have any scans proving that?
Oh yeah.
I bet. Swing him. Hey, oh, hold up. I'm gonna swing the Jugram scan to you real quick.
All right. All right. So I'm gonna.
You got any other points?
I sent you the scans in cups. What did you send yours?
Oh, I just DM'd you it.
Oh,
I
so
bet.
basically,
Calc?
hell is,
What scan are you
Couldn't.
looking for?
What do you mean?
What scan are you looking for?
hey, which account did you send me the scan on?
King Khan, I just DM'd it to you. For that infinite number of those souls at our disposal, do you have proof that memories of nobody in Hellverse are in at all similar timelines?
Oh. All right. Yes. Hold on. I'm gonna send you this. You want the scans?
Yeah, sure.
So basically, it was stated that Ichigo went to what you call it?
The Valley of Screams.
What did it? Yeah. And Kubo in one of the like little drawings he draws at the end of the manga chapter says, "Go watch the movie for more information."
But again, like, bro, those feats don't really matter because I've proven that Unohana scales above Vasto. Even if you just want to say that, like, Unohana is just nebulously above, Vasto at 1/5 of its powers, she can use her Bankai, which it's very likely she's mastered it, so it could be a 10 times boost. I honestly don't see this going any other way than her just blitzing in one shot.
Okay, but Unohana needed her Bankai to fight with what you call it, Awaken Kenpachi.
Awaken Kenpachi, yeah. The Kenpachi scales far above Vasto Lorde, as admitted by Unohana herself. She actually sees the Kenpachi that in canon just a few months ago fought Cien Grant, who's a Vasto Lorde level opponent, and she says, as you are now, you have absolutely no power. Do you want the scan for that? You there?
You said what?
Did you hear my argument just now?
You said you're finna send a scan?
Yeah, do you want the scan for Unohana saying that the Kenpachi, who should logically be stronger than the one who fought a Vasto Lorde level opponent and won, has no power in comparison to her?
Yeah, send it.
I bet. Scans and calcs. There you go. Also, she kills him. It's implied she kills him hundreds and thousands of times over within the course of their fight. It's actually implied that their fight took multiple days. And as I said, every time I slip back from unconsciousness being revived from the dead by Unohana, I feel like I'm reborn. And so Kenpachi is literally getting these boosts that have been so notable in the other arcs, going from getting shit stomped by Noitora to one-shotting him, going from getting beaten by Shikai Ichigo to beating up Komamura and Tosen at the same time. He's getting hundreds, if not thousands of those, and Unohana is still contending with him. This Vasto Lorde, if not above level opponent, is just getting Zenkai after Zenkai, and Unohana is still shitting on him. There is just no way, in my opinion, you can at all prove that Vasto Lorde beats her. Just within the narrative that's been formed around the series and the general power scaling, as Kubo and Narita, the author of the light novels, present it, Unohana is just a superior fighter in terms of power, speed, everything. Not only that, but even if Vasto does decide to go for a even if we do pretend that they're at all relative in AC, Unohana can revive herself from the dead as many times as she wants. Like I said, she said goodbye and she let Kenpachi kill her without healing herself because she felt it was time to give way to the new Kenpachi. She has a whole internal monologue about it. Also, characters that are way weaker than Vasto Lorde could hurt him, as shown when Okuyora was able to launch the Relampago, his horn off, and Unohana as
Okay,
and Okuyora has less reactive than Yami.
Alright, that Vasto Lorde could be like arguably weaker than the Vasto Lorde I'm talking about from Hellverse due to a Zenkai boost. But what is the scan you said? What is? That's right. You do not have any power at the moment. That is where they place it. What is the scan you said supposed to prove? What is the scan you sent supposed to prove?
That she looks down on a Kenpachi that should logically be even stronger than the one who beat Cien Grant, who's Vasto Lorde level, who is 1/3 Vasto Lorde level, and she proves that she was right to look down on him by killing him. Cien Grant, a light novel only character, but he is canon. He is essentially a clone of the Octova Espada, Sliza Leporo Grant, the one that fought Renji, Mayuri, and Uryu.
Okay.
Basically, the that. Slazel's brother is the one who fought Renji in Karakura Town?
Yeah.
Basically, the story is Slazel used to be hella strong, but he got kicked out of the Espada because, I don't know, he was just up to some bullshit. And so he decided to, cut himself in half. The weaker half would be Ilfort, his brother that Renji beat, and the stronger half would be Slazel. He sacrificed physical power for intellect and status. So he is way stronger when he is cloned again into Cien Ground. So just within the narrative, Unohana is just far more powerful. I can send you other scans of her completely shit stomping this Kenpachi and arguably hundreds to thousands of other versions of Kenpachi. You there?
Yo, you stood.
Hmm?
Y'all want to move into conclusions?
Oh yeah, sure.
Or does anyone have to make? Yo, King Kong, you have another point to make?
No, he doesn't.
I mean, it wouldn't really matter anyways.
Mom, shut the fuck up, bitch.
And
Ghostly, I will beat on you.
yo, Ren,
Yeah.
Sounds hot. No.
you already have who you think won?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no need for me to be here, is there?
No, you're good.
I bet. What's the word?
I'm probably gonna dip. Actually, I'll probably just wait for him to get back. He's probably gonna disagree with my judgment, and I don't really care because he can't beat me.
Because he can't beat me, he says.
I don't know. He might beat you. I don't know.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Make out. Debate me right now. Debate me right now.
Shut up, gas.
I'll debate you,
What were you
Ghostly.
saying? You said,
I
Karn, are
bet.
you there?
Okay, I concede.
yeah.
Alright, Ghostly, shut up.
So basically, you were saying that he scales relative to Vascalordi, Ichigo,
Hmm? Who does?
the guy you were talking about.
Cien Grants? Yeah.
Due to what?
Or you literally says it.
Okay, you send that scan.
Yeah, sure. Well, actually, I just had to copy and pasted text. So I'll just
Alright.
send it to you. It's from Volume 2 of Spirits Are Forever With You, which I believe came out in 2012. Do you want me to send it to scans and calcs, or do you want me to send it in general?
Send to scans and calcs.
I bet. Give me a sec. There we go. You see it?
Oh yeah. Oh, all right. Okay.
Did you send the scan yet?
Hmm? What's good?
Did you send it yet? Oh, okay, the statement. I mean,
Yeah,
yo, Khan,
he sent it. Yeah.
Khan, you still
Yeah.
there? Yeah.
Yeah.
He sent the scans.
I saw it. Yeah, you're right. He's basically saying that he's relative to Vascalordi.
Yeah, if not stronger. Because Kenpachi goes on to beat Cien.
All right. But I was just conceding, bro. There's no point.
Oh, thank God.
Alright.
I don't know why you do that. Let me pick apart this whole debate, right?
Yeah.
Bro, what the
For one, you tried to scale him to Unohana? What? When it's
What?
blatantly contradicted, like basically, like Unohana rapes Kenpachi, obviously thousands, hundreds of thousands of times. He
Yeah.
obviously gets increased, but he got an increase from the battle with Noitora. He was stated to be like he raped Yami. He speed blitzed and one shot Yami, right? Like several times. When that Yami is stated to be like several times above Ukiura, right?
Yeah.
And even and like, dude, you gotta argue Vasto Lorde from Hellverse. For one, that's a different character. It's not even canon. And even then, like he would still just scale below because it's the same Vasto Lorde. You can't differentiate him anyways. So there's what else? What else? Dude,
What did I do wrong, Makeup?
you can't argue like you can't Vasto Lorde. It's just literally impossible. Also, I do think that Ichigo got stronger from when he fought Vasto Lorde. I mean, when he fought Ukiura.
Hmm.
But I mean, he didn't bring that up. So
I did. I said.
Nah, Ichigo did get stronger after the fight with Okuiora,
He
but like
definitely
not stronger than Vasto. No, not at all.
I'd say he did.
No, he did. He went from not being able to hurt Okuiora to hurting Yami, who's stated in Unmasked at more.
Yeah, he's definitely stronger, and he's like, even if he scaled that Unohana is weaker than obviously Bloodlusted Unohana, but that Unohana still scales above the Espada, I'd say. And
Yeah.
even then, it's like he obviously went on to fight Gin, right? And fight in the fake Karakura, which obviously I hope nobody here thinks that the Espada are beating Gin, because
Fuck no.
Yeah, he does actually.
Is there heresy in this?
Fucking Afro Shinigami.
Hold on. Is Mob here so I can like clap him? Hold on.
Leslie, you're
Oh,
ass.
this bitch left.
You're literally my
Stop.
nephew.
We both know I'd slap you. Alright.
Aren't you my nephew who I like abused?
That's cat, bro. Hold on, let's debate right
You got
now,
raped by your uncle. Make out. Shut up.
That's fucking
I gotta go
cap.
talk to David. Bye.
Damn, he ducked. That's crazy. Ducks actually typed in bitch.
Well, that was a good debate, I guess.
Whose mom is that in the background?
Not mine. My mom's dead.
Alright. I gotta go. Good debate, Con. Talk to you later.
No, yeah, he's probably like killing someone on Fortnite or something. I don't know. The
I
guy's
hate
weird.
doing part 1 debate. Well, I don't even do it, but it's just fucking dead.
Where did Jamal go?
Was like
Look in general, David. Are you serious?